do. It is on. Hey, everybody. With the world's greatest achiever, Brandon Poole. And we're out here in the mobile studio at the park. We have Splash in the Burrow right over there. And it's a nice day to conversate with some intelligent people.
That's for sure.
Yep. So what I'm up to, what I'm doing right now is I'm focusing on a lot of things. It seems kind of scattered because they're not all connected at the moment, but they're all connected. Believe me, I'm working on something right here. My area process, if you go to my website, www.jeffdbanks.com, it explains the area process, which is aspirations, roles, expectations, and then the last A is for appreciation, speaking the appreciation language. And it's a process how you go to get, it increases the bottom line of the business. It helps the leadership. It focuses on strengthening the leadership, and it also helps with staff retention, happy employees. That's your front line too. Don't mistreat your employees. And then customer loyalty. It deepens customer loyalty. If you focus on your aspirations, having everything function off of what your vision is, and then applying the roles, knowing who's supposed to be where, and then the expectations, if they know what they're supposed to be doing. You really have happy employees, and you have good leadership if you know who you are, where you're supposed to be, and what you're supposed to be doing, and what's expected of you. Because where most businesses run into problems is, I got you in here to teach kids, and then 5 minutes later I said, I need you to clean some toilets. Then the employee is frustrated and was like, well, you're gainfully employed. What's wrong with you? Well, you're not doing what they're not doing what they expected to do, for one thing, and they're not fulfilling their expectations either. So, yeah, and the appreciation, the way you communicate, even if they do what you asked them to do, if you don't appreciate them, they don't feel appreciated, they're still going to leave. So that's what those do. And now, adding on to that, on the personal side, I've gotten with a company that I'm marketing for, and all it is just health and wellness. So we're focusing on affordable health and wellness, which ties into unblock yourself, where you're unblocking the mind, body, and the spirit, and finances and social interactions. You're still you have health and wellness going on here, and just helping people have a happy life. So I'm helping businesses have happy employees so they can have a happy work life, a happy work environment, a positive workplace environment. And then on the personal side, I want to help them. And then I have, all of my friends like you that's doing the same thing. And, if all the world was like us, I don't know if there'd ever be a problem.
Probably not.
So what's going on with you, Brandon?
So I've been at Kennesaw State University, and a few months ago I decided that I'm going to go to UGA in the fall. And so I'm moving in to an apartment with my best friend from high school, and right now I'm currently going through NASM personal training certification, so that I can be a personal trainer in the fall. So
we can all look like him.
Yeah. I'm not quite that big. But that's what I'm working on currently, and I kind of decided to do this mainly because over the past year, I've been working at GNC, which is, supplement store, and I've learned a ton about nutrition that way. But the thing is, supplements and things like protein, that makes up a very small percentage of your overall health and well-being. And so I found myself like wanting to help people more than what I was doing at GNC. And I've been listening to a lot of fitness podcasts, one in particular called Mind Pump, and where you can pump your body and your mind. And they've really shed a lot of light on the truth behind fitness, because there's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of lies out there about what it takes to become healthy and fit, things like that. And that was one of the biggest things that I've learned from. And their overall mission is to be purpose driven as well. So that was what really kind of got me behind them. And that was one of the, so working at GNC and listening to that podcast and just learning more, and in the meantime experimenting on myself with supplements, working out, that type of thing, really made me want to help other people do the same. So that was my main reason for becoming a personal trainer, and that's what I'm working on currently.
Yeah, the personal training thing, what I like, and I know you, and I hope everybody who gets to know you will get to understand you, that you're not just working on just you looking cut, looking buff, but you're actually you're helping them with their mind, you're helping them with their nutrition. And when we talk about nutrition, it's not just like eating a salad, but it's actually the science behind what you eat and what it does to you on the inside of you.
Right.
Because there's a lot of stuff out there, like Elijah Muhammad made a book called Eat to Live. And it's real old, but it talks about, and I mean, don't take this as, oh, you getting into crazy stuff. But just think about this. If the cow, the hamburger that you about to eat, if the cow was stressed all the time about being killed, you might have free range cows that don't have a care in the world. But some, are really, some of them are beat, and cows around here, some of them don't look good. Yeah. And they're pumped up full of all kind of hormones and things like that. Steroids, hormones. Because I mean, like, just that alone. If you look at some of the kids now, if y'all see some Statesboro kids, they're 5 years old, bigger than us.
Yeah. Well, what are they feeding them?
Yeah. And it's probably nothing that they're actually feeding them. It's probably just the milk that they're mandated to drink.
Yeah, that's it. And not moving around as much, because like when you were a kid, kids would move around a ton during the day, but now with technology and things like that, they've become a whole lot more sedentary.
Yeah, when we didn't have nothing else to do, I hated going outside, but I had to. And there wasn't nothing to do on the inside, just sit there and look at the wall. We didn't have like Nintendos and all that stuff. We didn't have cell phones. I was telling when I graduated high school, my ambition was to get a beeper.
Most people probably don't even know what that is.
It's a little box that, yeah. And so he's like, what's that? I mean, and then once you did finally get a beep, oh man, I gotta call him back. You had to go find a payphone, so you had to go with your money and then put money into the machine to make a phone call to see what they wanted. And if they didn't want nothing, you just wasted a quarter. Or 50 cents. They had went up to $1, I think, when they stopped making them things. But anyway,